Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are previewing from the UEFA Champions League Matchday 2, Group A, the two favorites of this tournament, PSG versus Manchester City. This is a big one. We'll be at the beautiful Parc des Princes in Paris. And I almost regrettably say, I'm going to play as Manchester City for this one. If you've watched enough of my videos, you know I'm a United fan. I really despise City. But the way I pick sides in this, usually if I have generally, if I have a strong feeling about who's going to get a result, I play as that side, and if I don't, I play as the home side. And this is a tricky one. PSG are easily as, if not more, talented than City, but what I think this fixture is just going to come a little bit too early for PSG. And what I mean is, with all the new pieces, it tends to take some time for everyone to kind of get how everyone plays and all that. Man City are going to have a lot more continuity. And I just feel like they're going to be a little better prepared for this as a result of all the moves. 4-2-3-1 for PSG, Mbappe, Neymar, and company. For the League One side, for Manchester City, a 4-3-3. Raheem Sterling, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Ederson, and company. Draxler. These are the two favorites according to pretty much any bookmaker you look at. Is with our Champions League ball. They were drawn into the same group, and on match day 2 they meet for the first time. It is going to be absolutely huge. I expect the Parc des Princes will be absolutely rocking for this one. I can hardly believe I'm doing it. Playing as Manchester City here, but like I said, they haven't been off to a real great start to the season. That's not super unusual for Manchester City. They didn't get off to a great start last year. It actually took them quite some time to get going. Like I said, I feel like the difference in this one, I just feel like this fixture is coming a little bit too early for PSG. I think they're still going to be figuring out how to put all these pieces together, how everyone's going to work together, play together, and that takes some time. And I think the continuity, relative continuity with Manchester City is at least going to get them a draw out of this. So, a bit of an odd one here for me, and by nature, I usually look for any excuse to play against Manchester City, and I've got a pretty easy one on this one, but I have a weird feeling. Actually, it's not a feeling. I actually heard, I listen to a lot of football podcasts, I'm sure a lot of you do too, and oh my goodness, the Brazilian Gabriel Jesus quiets the Parc des Princes with a 21st minute goal. Saying, I was listening to a Champions League preview on the Total Soccer Show. It's an American podcast, and they talked about this group. They mentioned how the argument I just made, essentially, it was more of their argument, and they swayed me onto it. But when you throw these Galactico teams together, it doesn't always result the way you think, at least at first. It takes some time for everyone to figure out how to play together sometimes, and the continuity of Manchester City may, particularly in the early fixture here, PSG still figuring some things out on the pitch, and give a bit of an advantage there, so we'll see if it plays out this way. And obviously PSG have the talent, they can run out there and win 3-0, and I'll look like an idiot. It won't be the first time nor the last. Nice deflection there from Ruben Diaz. On Angel Di Maria. Neymar stands over the corner. We are approaching the half-hour mark here. Nice save from Ederson. Nice block from Ruben Diaz. We'll be out for another quarter to PSG. City's been very strong in this one thus far. That is another deflection. Gundogan, he was the leading scorer for City last year. Oh my goodness, what a pass. Gabriel Jesus. The Parc de France is quiet again. A first half brace for Gabriel Jesus. My opinion, and apparently in Pep's as well, based on what they tried to do this summer, that 9th spot that he feels is probably their weak spot. Gabriel Jesus is a good player. I don't just plenty other teams would love to have him, certainly in the 9th spot. I'm not trying to criticize him. It's just a statement on how good Manchester City is that that's the spot they were looking to fill. Pep didn't really love Sergio Aguero. He's obviously gone. And what a pass from Gundogan. Gundogan, the German. In stride, Gabriel Jesus right around his countryman Marquinhos. Race. If Manchester can get Jesus on a roll, Manchester City, they will be just about impossible to beat if everyone stays healthy and Pep doesn't make any super weird lineup choices like he did in the Champions League final. Thankfully, from my perspective, I went into that with probably a lot of you thinking that match was over before it was played and Manchester City were going to win, and I saw the starting lineup and I was like, ooh, that's weird. Kai Havertz for giving me at least one more year without a Manchester City European title. We'll see how it works out this year. For the sake of this preview, nearly 70-30 possession to PSG. They've been in that attacking third a lot. The Manchester City back line have at least a half a dozen deflected shots. So even in this match, even without Messi and Hakimi for that matter, as the transfer update hasn't come from the Virtuared team just yet. Even with, I'm just absorbing quite a bit of pressure, and if that continues, I have a hard time thinking that I'm going to get out of this unscathed. Oh my goodness. Bad turnover there in a bad area. The Parc de France is silent again. Manchester City a 3-0. Ederson loves it, as he has been. He and that back line have been working hard at this one. It's interesting. Almost 70-30 possession. They've got all the shots and I've got all the goals. So this has been kind of a strange one in terms of the stat line. And football's a weird game sometimes. Yeah, that was bad gas there. Gabriel Jesus. Again, if Manchester City can get him in this kind of form, my goodness, they'll be unbeatable. They're going to have their hands full with PSG. Like I said earlier, I think it's a little bit too early for this fixture, unfortunately, for PSG. Even if this were the third match day instead of the second, even just another couple of matches in there might have helped. We'll see if I'm making too fine a point of that, or if there's something to it. This match is played in the coming days. Bernardo Silva is fouled there. This Draxler looks like. Draxler's going to come off after that one. We're at the hour mark. 3-0 to Manchester City. I do not see it playing out that way. Like I said, I do see where the continuity of Manchester City could frustrate PSG, and then they nick a goal and win 1-0 in this one. And this will be a weird one where I think just because of timing that Manchester City might have a bit of an edge on this one, and by the time they play I don't know when the second one is in this, but particularly if it's match day 5 or 6, by that point, presumably PSG have gelled, and when we play this one next time, I'll probably play as the away side again. Silva, right at Keylor Navas there, doesn't make it work too hard. So. Another really bad turnover in bad area for PSG on that back lines. The play of the back line between these two sides has been the difference in this preview. The City back line has had a number of deflections. The high press has really bothered the PSG back line, again, for the sake of this preview at least. That's a pretty good turnover there to get. Is that a foul? And not the way I thought it would be. Okay, so 86th minute, winding down this one. Wow. Mbappe. Bicycle kicked it. Looked like it came out at about 200 miles an hour there. That was an absolute rocket. Over the net there. My goodness. Pedersen, we've got a high press in return here. Going to play it out of the back. That's what Pep sides do anyway, as a lot of sides do nowadays. Zinchenko, Ukrainian on for Mendy. Close out the stoppage time here. Lukai, Gundogan, Fernandinho, Kevin De Bruyne, the Belgian. There's a look at Zinchenko, Ukrainian. Hat trick from Gabriel Jesus. That seemed incredibly unlikely. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that, but for the sake of this preview, that's how it shakes out. He's going to take the game ball and give it a smooch. I think what I'm thinking, as I said earlier, is more a 1-0 Manchester City. Frustrates the PSG attack enough and nicks a goal somewhere. But and a pass like that from Kevin De Bruyne will probably be how it comes, too. Yeah, look at that pass. My goodness. A precision shot from Gabriel Jesus on that one. Angel Di Maria, goal scorer in the Copa America final. That won Argentina the title over Brazil. So many opportunities for PSG for a while there. They were, well, particularly in that first half. I think in the second half, a couple adjustments I made helped to tamp that down a bit. But in this first half, they were relentless. All these blocks from the back line. Gundogan, another De Bruyne-esque pass there. Look at that. Gabriel Jesus just stays ahead of Marquinhos. It's another goal from Gabriel Jesus, and this the bicycle rocket from Mbappe. That should be just about it for this one. And it is. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like. If there's a fixture you'd like to see me play, you can leave it in the comments. If you enjoy this type of content, please do subscribe for more. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.